It's spinning, it's thinking about it. Hey, folks, thanks for tuning in to the BAMF podcast. I'm your host, Mike Lafferty. Today, we are playing one of our own games, Pew Pew, which is all about... Hey, look at Jacob. He's got both covers there in hand. Put them up, Jacob. Got a solo layout for you. I thought I did. Yay!
Nice.
So... Oh.
Jesse was like, "Hi, how you doing?"
Had John solo layout there for a second. So Jesse is Sanokan. He's a frequent commenter, first time or second time member of the podcast. Thanks for joining, sir.
Hello, hello.
And you are playing Montrose Black.
Yes, and trying to actually hit something this week.
You had some bad rolls last time. I felt bad about that.
Yeah, I blame Sparky, who's not here.
Did you notice that, like, on all the Twitch chats, he's always the one that gets blamed?
Yeah, it's supposed to be that way.
We got to get him on a game sometime.
Okay, and so we should probably do a recap of last time, right?
Sure.
That might help.
Okay. Does anyone want to do that, or should I shoulder that burden?
You do it so well, Mike.
I do it so well. Better than anybody else, Walt?
That's the story I'm going with.
Okay,
Nobody does it better.
Okay. First, let's talk about who's playing who. I got just got the pre-gens up, so this is a good time for that. So we can do visual aids, so everybody knows what they look like. Share screen, zoom, window, boom. There we go. And that is aids character. Baka.
That would be me.
That would be you.
That would be me.
Moving on, this is not a character we're
Nice.
using this time. Is anyone playing Jado? I don't think so. Oh, and this is Jason Sunday, the former space paladin turned bounty hunter with a really cool purple claymore.
You don't know the power of the dark side.
Mm-hmm. And here is Lala's character, L988, a rogue battle droid who's gained sentience and is bounty hunting to raise money for the eventual robot revolution.
Yes. Long live the revolution.
And here is our man, Jesse. He is playing Montrose Black, badass bounty hunter with connections to the Munkirkian cult of the warrior god. And that's not be confused with anything Mandalorian related. It's a wholly separate IP.
Not at all, no.
Here's Walt. Walt is also playing a grim and gritty bounty hunter called Nadar Rodam, who has that chainsaw you see on Claris's back.
And yeah, I'm just going to say that embrace the dork side. And also, thanks for the subscription, Jesse.
Yep, that's what I'm here for.
I haven't subscribed. Can I subscribe? What do I get if I subscribe, Walt?
Respect. I really should do like a newsletter or something like that. But yeah, if you're watching on Twitch, there's no commercials. We can send out like little alerts and stuff like that.
Gummy worms? Do I get maybe Twitch channel themed branded gummy worms?
I can do Cheerios.
You have artist friends who can provide art for your newsletter.
Yeah. Oh! Don't you threaten me with a good time. This is how things get crazy.
And I believe
I can do that for money.
Esoteric in the chat is saying that he loves the character sheet and action figure card back.
Yeah,
Jacob,
that was.
I didn't know that. Never mind. No, this is just Walt's gonna call me on phrasing. It's gonna sound wrong.
It's not my fault.
Okay.
Go for it.
No, I'm just gonna type it.
All right, let's roll some dice.
Nothing better than a joke that almost gets told, but doesn't, especially when during broadcast. This was going to be funny, but no, I'm not going to say it. You can just talk amongst yourselves, amuse yourself, because I'm not going to share this horribly witty thing I was going to say, but I'm not going to.
Oh. Thank you, Lala.
You're welcome.
That's pretty good. Oh my god.
All right, so this is what you guys were doing. You were trying to break out a fellow from Ice Outpost Ragnar, which is a jail/fort for this little mining town in the ass end of the Galactic Fringe. And his name was
Dave.
go on war duel, I believe. And he's in this prison, and you guys snuck into the city with the help of some space orcs. Got into a fight with the Nerthus, thanks to Kanak Eris having a beat chip on his shoulder. And after that, you hung a hookup with the Dregar from the Dregs, who are basically space goblins, and they joined up to help you. And that Jacob will be playing the Dregs. And hopefully that'll be a lot of fun. So you encountered a sewer monster.
Love sewer monsters.
That Monstrous we thought Montrose was going to kill it, but he had some really bad rolls. So I think Rodham might have been the one who did away with that. And you encountered some of the cyber centaurs who run this city. You managed to bluff your way past them. So far, you've been ridiculously effective at bluffing your way past everybody. And now you have gotten here to the west part of the city. You are at the gate leading into, out of Forge Point and into Ice Outpost Ragnar. And there's this little field here you have to cross before you get into the actual fort. You guys are hiding out. You have disguised yourself as a supply convoy. You got the truck. I'm not sure which of you are in the cab and which of you are back in the truck part, but we never really clarified exactly what kind of vehicle it was, so maybe that's okay. And that is it. Did I miss anything important from last time? Is that about all?
No, let's pull some triggers.
Yep.
All right, cool. Hey, wait, Walt, we forgot something really important.
The intro.
Oh, that's. Sure.
Just the intro.
Yeah, it always makes me feel a little better. Okay, so somehow you notice there's a bounty hunter droid with you. You're not sure how they have got there, but they appear to be on your side. They have an up-to-date bounty hunter guild membership card. So
I was brought in parts, and then they assembled me after they got in.
The goblins really quickly put it together.
Yep, exactly.
We put it together with a stolen tactical visor, a large trench coat, a soiled wig, assorted moss, a dented guard helmet, a brick and a sock, a blaster with one charge left, and miscellaneous unlabeled key cards.
Jacob just read for you guys the list of all of his equipment.
Oh no, that's not all of it.
Not all of it.
I didn't mention the jar of space bees or the rusty power saw or the trained juvenile sewer monster.
Well, the bees are my power, right? Those are my gears inside, and I need a saw because look at it's a blade on the picture, but I need a weapon.
All right, so you guys just we've set the scene. Everybody knows where we're at?
Yep.
Let's do it.
And we are rolling up to a guard outpost. And there are, a bunch of cyber centaurs, a few human mercenaries and armor flagging you down, wanting to see your papers. Who's talking to them?
Let's see.
The trick is to make it look like you belong here. So we'll get up on each other's shoulders and cover ourselves with a trench coat and hold out our key cards.
You mentioned that they're cyber centaurs.
Yeah, the whole town, this whole little frontier town is run by cyber centaurs. They are mainly the police presence in the Frick City proper. As you get Ice Outpost Ragnar, they've hired human mercenaries to handle most of the security duties there. So it's kind of a mixed team of centaurs and human mercenaries there. So Jacob says he's going to have 4 of his goblins get together in a trench coat and present random key cards.
Yes, and Brain is going to be at the top because obviously he is smartest. Hello, fellow human. We are humans too.
Oh boy. All right. Anybody else?
Other than their centaurs, that's great.
This will totally work. This is gonna work.
Everyone got their dice ready, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
I'll get my
Roll
med
some
pack.
combat.
Maybe Aris should do some of that voodoo.
Cool. Eris, do you want to do some of that voodoo?
Yeah, I can do that. Let's see.
Okay.
This isn't the truck you're looking for.
Okay.
But you're expecting it.
I am not with these guys.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the drive to get rich, and I'm going to use. How do I use the havoc pool? That's what I want.
That's the havoc pool is the amount of chaos you guys have generated, and it's any different location has a certain amount, and as you guys do stupider stuff, that pool grows. Since we're close to a fort, the havoc pool, the potential for things to go bad, really pear-shaped.
Well,
is
let me
about
use
4.
some of that havoc pool then.
Okay, you can only do that once per game, but
Yep,
yeah, you can.
that's cool.
You can do that if you want to here. You can throw a few of those dice in there.
How many dice do I need to throw in?
I think it's any amount. I mean, it's basically kind of guarantees you're going to succeed. But let's look up that roll in my handy dandy book here.
Nice.
Dun, 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 dun,
I may be misremembering, but I think it's based on how much you've put in, and then the starting point is based on the threat level of that area.
Chaos can also be used to the bounty hunter's favor. Once per game, every character can use the chaos to their advantage. Grab all the dice in the chaos factor pool, in this case 5d6s, whether the GM's rolled them this turn or not, and describe some awesome but unlikely thing that benefits your character, or describe an amazing action your character is doing. So the GM rolls against you at the base suspicion level for the area, which is 5. All right, so you've built your pool. You're using all 5. I'm going to roll my 5d6. And Jacob, why don't you roll a couple of, build your dice pool out of your drives and equipment, and your difficulty is going to be 5, because what you're doing is highly unlikely to work. But if you get some successes, you can add them to Jason's success pool. Okay?
All right. Well, let's see.
This is going to be fun.
I got just 2 successes on my roll. So if you guys have more than 2 successes, being 5 or 6, then this
I have 4 successes before Jacob.
Goddamn.
So
you guys are
I get
so
3
lucky.
successes.
Yep.
Okay, you guys, with the help of Kinnick Eris's Space Paladin Juju and Jacob's long trench coat and 3 goblins standing in it, various unmarked key cards, you managed to bluff your way past this checkpoint, and now you're rolling into Ice Outpost Ragnar, everyone believing that you're a legitimate supply convoy.
Wait,
and that
we're
really
not a
shouldn't have.
legitimate supply convoy?
Your supply convoys usually have human or cyber centaur guards in them, and you guys are neither of those things. And one of your party was quite clearly 3 goblins in a trench coat, but somehow it worked.
Human.
Yeah.
I will offer the guard a fish in exchange for good services.
I would like to have him shoot you, but you guys rolled really well, and I rolled really badly. And he accepts your fish, thanks you for your time, and asks if you've ever thought about getting to know the Cyber Centaur god.
Brain sticks his head down into the trench coat, is replaced with Snot, the holy man. Yes, the centaur god, Canterlot.
Centaurus. I stage whisper over.
Centaurus, the cantering one, he who dressages in the fields evermore. Yes, we like the centaur god. Do you like the centaur god?
And that was me role-playing him clapping his hoof on the street to communicate agreement. So, all right, you've had this positive experience with Centaur guards, but even as being a bunch of goblins in a trench coat, you sense that maybe you should wrap up this interaction and get on to
Oh, pardon me, the convoy is leaving. Praise the centaur god.
All right, so let me turn to the page in the book that has the human mercenaries you're going to encounter inside here. And Koan Wadul is the name of the guy you're trying to break out. He was a lieutenant in this space mafia who got in trouble gambling at the Coliseum there in Brick City. So they got him in the the local jail until someone pays his
Parking tickets.
debts. Yeah. So okay. So you guys are been waved in. You're now in the vehicle bay loading dock area of the jail. What do you want to do next? There's a few guards looking at you as you guys, pull in. And
What goods are we carrying in the truck?
what goods do you want to be carrying in the truck, Walt?
We should probably have goods for the dining facility.
Okay, so you're carrying pemmican, beef jerky, maybe some ramen.
The commissary works too.
I vote that we're also carrying parts for the cyberware that all these cyber centaurs have.
Okay, the cyber centaurs don't tend to work in the ice outpost, Ragnar, but we can say you're carrying parts for the guard suits, because most of these guards have some kind of power armor.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
parts for their version of med bay or whatever.
Parts is parts.
Yep, parts is parts.
Maybe some fresh linen for conjugal visits. I don't know.
Oh, the thought in my head. All right, let's start disseminating some of this stuff.
All right. So I'm guessing you guys are picking up those boxes, and this is what the troopers look like.
Nice.
Mercenary Trooper Squad, led by Sergeant Rand Dunedain, a former Galactic Government trooper turned mercenary, determined to not make any mistakes. Short summary: competent, overpaid, sleepy. They are armed with blaster rifles, heavy armor, and sonic grenades.
Do we know where the person we're breaking out is being held?
In the cells.
Do we know which cell? Okay, so it doesn't sound like it.
You don't have any of those details, so you got to figure that out.
While we are disseminating these goods, I would like to look for a control panel of some sort, a computer interface, and I would like to try and track down our prisoner.
Okay.
I have a skill for tracking.
Well,
the goblins will stand next to the droid to be distracting, wearing a guard helmet, so that we're not where we're not supposed to be. We are here on official business.
All right. As you guys are approaching the Mercenary Trooper Squad, you hear a crackling message come over the radio. Something about Nerthus reporting being attacked by the spaceport, claiming that there was a rogue group of bounty hunters in the city. It's the guards look a little concerned, but don't seem too alarmed as you walk up to them with your various baskets of linens, cyberware, and beef
Ramen.
jerky. Ramen. Yeah. They look at you, Jesse. They say, do you have papers for this? Do we need some kind of bill of lading?
Everything was already taken care of at the last checkpoint.
Well, we should see some paperwork here, shouldn't we?
You're going to have to ask the goblins.
Goblins, can you explain? There should be a bill of lading for this kind of convoy. I don't see any bill of lading. Can you help us out here?
Yeah, we my communicate.
We're standing right here, right? We can see that you don't have a key.
He'll hand him his miscellaneous unlabeled key cards. It's one of these.
Okay, we're doing another bluff check. Go ahead and build your dice pool, Jacob, and I'm going to roll a couple of dice because these guys don't want to make mistakes. Difficulty of 4. What you got, Jacob?
Can I assist him? Since I'm standing right there, apparently.
I got 3 successes.
You got 2 more than me, so yeah, that works. We should probably review ways you can help people. Add dice to a roll. You guys remember how that works? You owe me 1 and cunning plan.
Reroll. It's a reroll.
Okay, but you owe me 1, just another dice, right?
You owe me 1. I think we just get another die and carefully crafted plan. I forget what that does, but
I'll look at
Carefully
since
crafted
I've read
plan.
through Pew Pew.
Once per game, you can come up with a carefully crafted plan for another bounty hunter to enact before they take action. If the character you've chosen acts on your advice, they add 2 dice. You owe me 1. It doesn't add dice, but enables a reroll. So you owe me 1 as a
okay.
reroll.
I reversed
so,
it. Okay.
No worries. So,
It's been a while since I read this.
guys, I feel bad, but I'm rolling really badly. So you guys are succeeding where you probably shouldn't. But it's a fun game. It's rules light, so I'm just going to go with it. So these guys they look over your key cards and all right, well, give us some time. We'll start plugging these in the console, see which one looks, and while they're occupied sorting through your various unlabeled key cards, that gives L988 a chance to, stick whatever electronic device you have into their computer port and try to find the location of Koan Wadul.
Sure.
Who's the guy you're trying to bust out.
Okay, so I have this thing about avoiding capture by the government, and I believe we can only add 1 drive and 1 from each category. So I'm going to use that instead of my bettering technology, and
Okay, go ahead.
Can I add multiple drives? I know I can only add 1 skill.
That's how we've been doing it, right, guys? Multiple drives. Huh?
Single drive.
Single
drive. Okay, cool. That's what I thought. So single drive, yeah. I know how to avoid the government, and I have tracking. And as for gear, I have a. Well, sure. I don't have much gear that I can utilize.
But you get 2 dice from your single drive, so.
Yeah, that's true. You do get
that's
two,
true.
2
Okay.
dice from a drive.
And yeah, sure. You know what? I will I will task my repair droid to help me with hacking into the system as well. So I'll give you.
So you're calling back to your ship and asking him to. Okay,
Yep.
sure. What the hell? I'm cool with that.
To use our ship's computer system.
Okay.
What number am I looking for? 4 ups or 5 ups? I forget.
In this case, I'll say 4, 5, or 6 is a success.
3 successes.
All right, I'll be rolling against you with the Havoc pool, which is 5, because you guys are in a prison.
So it says that you can add as many drives as you like. The skill is the single use one.
Okay.
So
cool.
as long as the
Reread before I
GM
got-
accepts it.
All right, you're having some trouble. You haven't triggered any alarms, but I rolled the same number of successes as you did. So
Ooh, okay.
you're not getting to where you want to get. So
Okay. If I can retry, I will task more drives. If not, I will say.
if somebody wants to say you owe me 1, Lala can do a reroll.
I'll hand Lola a spike that says, "Here, try this. You owe me 1."
Okay. And that is 4 successes, actually.
All right, you've got it. You have the location of his cell.
Thanks.
You've got to get past a couple of checkpoints and into the building itself, but you know where he's at. So she can share this information with the rest of you guys. And the guards are continuing to look through your key cards and are just not finding the paperwork they want to see there. So
I am actually going to, once I'm done with that, I'm going to turn around and say thanks, and I'm going to just yank the cards out of their hands before they finish and move on, like as if they had plenty of time to check it. Thank you. We will we will continue on our tasks.
Okay, that's kind of bold, but I'll let you try it. All right, I'm going to roll the Chaos Factor Havoc pool for that area is 5. I'm going to roll 5 dice, difficulty of 3. You build your pool, difficulty of 3. Whoever has more successes wins.
Okay. Well, I think all my drives fit this right now.
Well,
So
that's
I'll just
fine.
use all my drives. Yeah, I think that's basically what I get right now. 3 successes.
I got 4
Assuming
successes.
4
Huh? Yeah.
You-
4, 5, and 6 is a success. Do you still
Okay,
have
so
3
yeah,
successes?
3 successes.
I have 4.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
They
That's really
don't like you yanking the key cards away from them.
Okay.
They don't like that at all. They're like, yeah, we're gonna have to check into this. You guys need to stay here for just a second while we radio into City Hall. Just you see them putting their hands on their blasters and trying to get around you in a circle. And what do you guys want to do at this point?
Surprise
I think we
telekinetic
should-
attack.
Can Aris maybe put them to sleep? Do you have that ability?
I don't. I have a surprise Well, I guess I could telekinetically choke them. That could work, right?
You could choke a couple of them, probably not all of them at once. But yeah, for the number of
Okay.
successes you get, you can,
All right. Okay. So I'm going to use my to get rich drive, and then I'm going to use my surprise telekinetic attacks, and I think that's all that's going to work for this. So let's see how we do. Yes, 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. I'm rolling against you with Chaos Factor Pool. All right, you have 2 successes. So 2 of the guards start grasping at their throats and gasping. No, no, and the rest of them.
How many guards are left?
9.
That's a lot of guards.
Yeah.
You know
Well-
what would have really come in handy right now?
A jar of bees. I throw it at them.
I'm gonna
Yes!
throw an iron grenade, actually. I'm gonna throw an iron grenade at the back of that crowd.
All right. Well, let's figure out how do we want to do initiative. Everyone roll a d6. Let's see where everyone's going. Okay. I'm going on 6, so I'm assuming the rest of you all going before me.
5.
Okay.
I'm
The jar
continuing
is
on
going
my
to go
streak.
in, then an iron grenade's going to follow.
Okay. So Jacob's at 5. I'm at 6. Where's everybody else at?
I got
I'm
a
at
5.
4.
3.
3
Okay.
again.
Walt's at 5.
1.
Age, you're at 3. Oh wow. All
3.
right. So Jesse gets to go first. And who was at 4? Was that Jason?
No, that's a 3.
And was anybody at 4?
I'm at 4.
Okay, just making sure. Okay. So, Jesse, aka Montrose Black, you go first, sir.
All right, so trying to use my maintaining my rep that I just severely destroyed last week,
Mhm.
and using my shooting skill and my blaster. I'll
Yes,
take a
indeed.
shot at my closest guard.
All right, why don't you add a drive on there too to get 2 more dice?
Yeah, that was the maintaining my rep.
All right, cool, that works.
Two successes.
Okay, so anything 4 or higher is a success. You get 2.
Yes.
All right. And I get no successes, so you took out 2 more. So they go from 9 down to 7. So you do maintain your rep, Montrose Black. You drop 2 of them real fast. So that is Montrose. Next up would be 8 at 3.
Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to go. Yes, I'm going to go swinging in with my axe. Okay, so let's have a look. Smash hitting things is often as good as a plan, so that's a 2-pointer.
Mhm.
1-pointer, 1 for combat, 1 for bat axe, 1 for huge muscles. That's pretty good. Okay.
That is pretty good.
1, 2 successes. 2 successes out of all those dice.
2 successes out of all those dice.
2
Okay.
sixes, yeah.
Goddamn, I rolled 2 6s. Somehow, they managed to block you. Do you want to have someone say, you owe me 1 and do a reroll? Anybody?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay.
He can owe me
Okay.
one.
That's a complete reroll, yeah?
Complete reroll. You and me. Okay.
Donkey
I-
shit. And I got 1 success that time, so.
I also have 1 success this time. Okay, somehow they
Wow.
managed. Yeah. Somehow they managed to
That's
avoid
fine. I
Baka.
swing the axe around my head, and I just happen to get there, either get out of the way of it or put body parts in to block it. And I get very, very angry and start roaring.
All right, that works. The next number 3 was Jason as Kinnick Eris.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack maybe a group that's together with my laser claymore sword.
Mhm.
So once again, I'm gonna use my to get rich drive, my combat laser sword, and then my more die. And then let's see what we get here. 3 successes.
3 successes. Okay. All right. I only got 1 success, so you knocked 2 more down. So they're down to just 5 of these guys. And let's see, who would be next? That would be Alice
4.
at 4.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my droid makes a somewhat imitated human sighing sound and goes, "Finally, I get to kill something." I'm going to avoid capture by the government, acquiring new and better technology because from their suits and their cyberware, and so that's going to be 3 dice from drives. First drive is 2, then 1. Then I'm going to I have dice for combat, I have a die for shooting, and I have a die for ion grenades. Actually, no,
Okay.
you know what? I feel more murder-lating than this right now. So I'm going to just run in with my mounted wrist sword on one extended in one arm and spinning around with my mounted blaster with the other arm. Yeah, I'll do that. Let's have some fun.
Okay.
The
Difficulty of 3.
pirouette of death.
4 successes.
4 successes. Okay.
No, I said mutilate, not exterminate. I was very careful about that.
Pathetic meat bags.
Yep. Ugly bags
right.
and mostly water.
All right. So you get how many successes?
I got 4 successes.
All right. I got 1. So you've taken out 3 more of these guys. Well, I should probably put some more of these dudes
As
in
I
there.
go around slashing and shooting.
Okay.
Watching my friends duck.
So that will bring us up to Walt at 5.
I love being at 5. How many dudes are left?
Like 3.
Can I hit a dude with another dude?
You can always hit a dude with another dude.
It's kind of my thing.
Yeah.
Let's yeah. So that'll give me 4 dice, I believe, to accomplish this task.
Yeah.
Let's see. 4 dice.
Mhm.
Rolling. And all 4 got a success.
Well, I got 1 success, so you just took out all these guards. So
Nice.
they are out. Now you guys can scavenge.
I want to grab tech. I start grabbing tech.
Okay, well, there are scavenge rules. Hang on a second. After a fight or when they find a particularly useful stash, bounty hunters can scavenge for equipment, but only once per scene. GM, roll a die. That's how many useful pieces of equipment the characters can scavenge from the scene. If you want to determine the sort of equipment that the characters have, you go ahead. Otherwise, ask the players what they want to find and work something out together. So we're rolling. Got 5. You have 5 pieces of useful tech. So what do you guys want to find here?
I want to grab an eye, a cyber eye, and plug it into my eye system.
Okay.
Pass card would be nice too.
All right. You can find a pass card well. So that's 2 things. We got 3 left. Jesse, aka Montrose Black. Anything you want to find here? These are things you can use on a character sheet to help with a dice pool. So
Grenade.
grenade. They had sonic grenades, so you find a belt of those. We got 2 left.
That would look like fun. Yes.
Yeah. Kinak, anything you want to find here?
Let's see.
It's the Ark of the Covenant. I'm just kidding.
There we go. A not holocron.
Maybe he wants a lightsaber.
He's got one of those.
I have one.
Oh.
How about a blaster pistol?
Yeah, they've got, those pistols you see in the pistol there. The pistols, those rifles you see in the picture up there. So yeah, you can definitely get one of those.
That glorious Dean Spencer art.
That glorious Dean Spencer art. Back his Patreon. He's a good guy. Much like our friend Jacob Blackman. Jacob, what do you want to do as far as scavenging?
I want to find a box that one of these soldiers is going to be sending back to their family, and I'm going to put my space bees in it, seal it up with tape, and toss it towards the mail pile.
You're getting rid of your space bees? Okay. All right, that is your choice.
I still have a trained juvenile sewer monster on me.
In fact, that
Things
is
you
true.
never
You
thought
do.
you'd hear.
All right, cool. So you
He's a
guys,
Pew Pew Pokemon trainer.
Do we see any prisoners within the next few paces?
you guys are still on the loading dock. So the
All right.
answer to that is no.
Let's stuff
Um,
these guys into some boxes.
Stuff them into some boxes as you go inside.
Why
There's-
don't we also, if for those of us who can suit into their armors, why don't we suit into their armor?
Do you
I'll
guys
begin
want to do
using my
that?
rusty power saw to cut all the guards out of their armor.
Oh no!
All right. Do you want to cut them out in such a way where the armor can be used when you're done?
Absolutely.
Okay.
That's why
So
you
cutting at the joints.
Oh, it hurts.
Okay.
Yeah. So the armor is there. You guys can put it on if you want to. Those of you who aren't already wearing armor.
Are we adding them to the stuff we're dropping off to commissary?
Up
ones
to you
that have been
guys.
Removed from their armor?
Oh gosh, no. Ooh.
Is that what you want to do? Maybe you guys should talk amongst yourselves and figure that out.
No.
I'll be here when you get it figured out. Anybody? Are we having that
I don't think
conversation?
that's a good idea.
I
I'm
do not comprehend human eating habits.
All right.
Okay.
We'll just leave
You,
them.
you guys see this beautiful art right here in front of you?
We love
Yes,
that beautiful
it's
art in
gorgeous.
front of us.
Absolutely stunning.
That's from Mishka's Maps, also on Patreon. This area out here, this is a loading dock area where you guys just get a bunch of guards, and now you're entering. And as you come in, there will be this control desk with a few more guards, and storerooms off to the side. And LL988 or L988 has located where Wadul is being held in which of these cells. To get there, you'll have to go through another control checkpoint. So. You guys are up here, just walking in from the the loading dock area. What do you want to do now?
I want to go up to the desk clerk and say, "Where is cell block 2187?"
Okay.
They've got a special package.
Really? What is this special package?
It's important court documents for the prisoner's eyes only.
He looks over at Baka. Where are you taking this thing?
Don't mind him. He just carries the heavy stuff.
He looks over at Jacob as various number of goblins in a trench coat. And what about that?
He's the interpreter.
That's pretty good, actually.
Yeah.
Bawi
yes.
Grana Week Niniban.
Wow,
What?
you just reached back into the old time machine for that one.
Exactly.
I think maybe you guys should stay right here while we check your certification, make sure everything's all right. So.
I threw the trained juvenile sewer monster at his face.
Okay, go ahead and build your die pool. I'll be rolling 5 dice. Well, I have to save I have to save the chaos factor pool, so I'll be rolling 2 dice against you.
I got 2 successes.
I also have 2 successes. So he manages to dodge your juvenile trained sewer monster. And now guns are out.
Oh, it
And
slipped. Look out.
It is go time. All right, same initiative as last time. Jesse, you're going first.
Awesome.
I'm just pointing out the goblins think they're helping.
You're helpful. You're allowing me to murderlate.
Can I hold my turn towards the end?
If you'd like to, works for me. Sure. Next up is Aid, aka Baka, at 3.
Okay, I'll start swinging again as usual.
Alright,
Whatever's in front of me, just knocking down or knock it down.
Stay safe.
All right.
Ah, shite. Okay, two successes.
I also got 2 successes.
Ah, see, this is terrible.
I'm
Okay,
sorry, Abe.
cool.
You've got Jesse's
That's
luck from last
okay.
game. Okay.
No worries.
All right. After A is Jason Sunday, aka Kinek RS.
I am going to slam him with a telekinetic surprise attack while looking very intimidating.
Well, looking very intimidating. All right, you can do
Yeah.
that.
So let me. So I'm going to go with still getting rich, but I'm going to use my combat as a stance that looks very intimidating, and then I'll use my telekinetic attack. All right, so that's going to be 3 successes.
I got 1 success. You take out 2 of these guys, so there are just 9 of them left.
All right.
And we move up to Alice. Alice, what is your murder bot going to do?
My murder bot. So I suddenly, one of those goblins is apparently fiddling with some buttons they installed in me, and I get switched onto murder late mode.
Were you ever out of murder late mode?
Yes, sometimes.
Okay.
I just like to say, whoever challenged me to this, and I know you know who you are, I'm going to get you back for this. So murder late, and I am going to. I don't want to be caught by them. I want to acquire their technology. Do they? Well, I don't think that. I don't think they're going to give me money, so I'm not going to use that. But I then have combat. I have drive. Oh, sorry. I know I have combat. I have shooting. I have my wrist-mounted sword, my wrist-mounted blaster. I'm going to use my brand new eye to aim.
Mm-hmm.
And I am going to, I have equipment blaster, which is separate for some reason. I'm not going to use that because that's separate. So let's roll these. So I've got 3 successes on a 4-up.
All right, I got 2 successes. So you take out one of the squad. So
Okay.
they are down to 8. Walt, you
Murder
be
late.
next.
I am going to try and emulate the murder late and annihilate.
All right.
So here we go. Dice pool is built and then thrown. 3 successes.
3 successes.
As I
all right.
let loose with my blaster.
Okay, I have. God damn it! You guys are so lucky. I'm just rolling badly. I have 1 success, so you knock out 2 more. So you are down to 6 of these dudes. And
I just
Jacob.
want to say, pew
Mhm.
pew.
Pew pew. You've embraced the spirit of the game, sir. I appreciate that.
It's all in the branding.
Yeah. Unless Jesse, you were holding your turn, and Jacob already went once when he threw something at someone's face. So if you'd like to go now, sir, this is your time.
A trained
All right.
sewer monster.
Okay, so I will, as always, try to maintain my rep
Mm-hmm.
using combat and my dueling sword. I will see how many I can you up a little bit.
All right.
Do not hit me.
I'd have to roll better to do that. I got 2 successes.
I got 1 success, so you take 1 out. So we're down to 5 of these guys. And, all of a sudden, klaxons start blaring in the prison, and oh shit, a whole bunch of other guys show up. And what is that heavy blaster rifle they're setting up over in the corner?
Oh, that's not good.
No, it's this could get really interesting.
It's a small reactor leak. We're all fine here.
Small reactor leak. All right, so I am going to. They've got their 3 heavy blaster rifles, heavy armor, sonic grenades. I'm going to add another dice for the large, heavy, stationary automatic repeating blaster rifle someone has set up in the hallway, and another dice for the murder bots. Well,
Damn, this is going to hurt.
is that fair? You guys have a murder bot. I don't want to be copying. I'll just stick with the die pool of 4 plus whatever I get. All right, so next round. Number 1, I believe, was Jesse, unless you want to hold action till the end.
No, I'll go.
All right.
Let's see. So they were setting up a big blaster down the way.
Yep.
I will always retaining my rep,
Mm-hmm.
shooting, and use my disintegrator rifle
All right, you can do that.
and try to disable that big
No
boomer.
disintegrations.
4 successes.
Yeah, I rolled a bunch of 2s. I rolled a statistically unlikely number of 2s. Every dice I roll is a 2 right now. That's what I'm saying. So, you had how many successes there, Jesse?
I had 4 to your too much.
All right, sweet. So the guys were up to 12. Now they're down to 8. So took out a whole bunch of them. So that is Jesse's turn, and next is Aid Baka at 3.
Okay, I'm gonna do better this time, I promise.
All right.
Do it.
Oh, crikey! Right, you're not gonna beat this one. I've got 4 successes this time.
I got 2, so you take out 2 guys.
Whee! Okay, so
Hey.
just pilot. Has someone attacked the guys operating the big gun?
All right. So take
That's
out.
what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and the operator is just about to, as he's just about to pull the first blast of the trigger. I'm going to take his head off.
Take his head off. All right. So the big gun is now out. All right. Cool. You guys are doing a lot better than I thought you were going to do. So
And
let's
can I
keep on moving.
can I also pick it up as well, ready to use it next round?
That we can do a preemptive scavenge and say you got this heavy repeating.
Cool. In a cool Rambo-esque pose.
We can't call it an E-web because that's a Lucasfilm IP.
No, this is a B-web.
This is
B web.
All right, I'm not going to argue. We're going with that. So, all right, I'm down to just 3 dice left in the Chaos Factor pool, and that would be Kenneth Harris, who is next.
All right. I'm going to use my newly acquired blaster pistol, or rifle, whatever it was, to fire on some fools.
All right, go for it.
All right. So let's see how this goes. Pew pew on that first. Yeah. 2 successes.
That's Jason says, you just wrote in the chat, BBMG, big boomer mounted gun. I like that. You had how many successes, Jason?
2.
2. I had 1. So you take out one of these guys.
All right.
So bad guys are now down to 5. And it is Alex's turn.
Okay. Well, the BBMG's been isolated, so I don't need to worry about that. Is there any sort of hangar bay door or anything like that that is open and where their reinforcements are coming from?
Let's take a look, shall we? All right, you guys are here in this first hallway from the outside, there by that C-shaped desk. The reinforcements came from that door right behind there, where you've got bunk rooms and whatnot. So it's currently an open door. It's swooshed open the way they do.
Okay. Sure. I will. Given that I don't know if any more reinforcements are coming out of there, I'm going to throw an ion grenade at that gate to try and knock it closed.
Okay, cool. You can do
I'm
that.
going to knock the mechanism that's holding it up down.
Okay, just trying to basically shoot the door control panel with your grenade or damage it with your grenade to make it close.
Yep.
All right, I'm there with you. Sounds good. Let's do it.
3 successes.
3 successes.
3 successes.
I got 4 successes. You are the first person to take damage in this game. Sorry about that.
That's okay. I take some damage.
I would like to point out that I've rolled well once so far in this game. So
Make sure you use your body armor to absorb some of that.
Yep, I have 3 points of body armor, so I am absorbing it with
Awesome.
that.
cool. After L, I shouldn't just call you L. That's not very Star Wars. After L988 goes, we are down to Walt. AKA Rotam.
And it's just that last guy with the big boom.
Baka has actually picked up the big boom, and there are currently 5 guys.
Oh, he's got the big boom.
Yeah, Baka has the
Right.
big boom, and the door into the bunk room behind the C-shaped desk there is still open. Right there.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you guys see my pointer or not, but
Yep.
So that's the current situation. There's 5 guys huddling behind the desk shooting at you, And what do you want to do?
I am going to use my rocket boots to fire from an elevated position
Oh, look at you. Okay.
because I have the high ground, and I'm going to drop some blaster bolts on those fools.
All right, cool.
3 successes.
I get 2 successes, so you take one of them out.
Excellent.
Down to 4. And Jacob, you go next.
The goblins will open up their large trench coat, revealing that they are actually 6 goblins in a trench coat, not a human guard at all. We fooled you. Ha ha! Surprise, motherfuckers! And is just going to swarm attack the guards. They're gonna garrote them with a ridiculous length of string, smack them with a brick and a sock, shove a soiled wig and assorted moss into their mouths, hack at them with a rusty power saw.
Okay, Jacob, how big of a die pool are you using here? Just so
9.
9. Okay. I'm throwing the rest of the chaos factor pool in back. I'm still only rolling 6 dice, so you probably got me.
5
Yeah,
successes.
2 successes, so you take out 3 of them. So they are. You had 5 to go, so down to
It was the moss that did it.
It was the moss that did it. It was lethal moss. So you did 3 successes, right?
I did 5 successes.
Okay, but I took away 2 with mine, so there's one guy left, and he looks nervous.
He should. The Bang, our explosives expert, has a suspicious quantity of high explosive putty in his hand.
Okay. Next initiative, we're rolling back around. Jesse, aka Montrose, what would you like to do, sir?
All right, seeing as there's only one left, I will prove that I'm the best by taking a one-shot, one-kill approach with the shooting rifle. And yeah, let's see if I can miss this guy completely. 2 success.
Okay, I only got 1, so you take him out.
I am the best.
So currently, you take out these guards. You do hear some footsteps coming from the bunker room behind you. So what do you guys want to do? Or behind the desk?
Let's sabotage the open door panel to lock it shut.
Okay, you make a roll. Difficulty
Sure.
4, 5, or 6 is a success.
All right, let's do it.
And while he's attempting that, I'll get in position in case it doesn't work to toss the sonic grenade.
2 successes.
All right, you've got it locked. So, all right, you guys can blow past there, going to this elevator that will take you down to the subterranean prison cells. Is that what you want to do?
Yes.
Okay. So you get to the elevator. It's kind of long and slow, and there's tedious music playing. Well, it gets down, and then there is another fully staffed guard post right there. What do you guys do?
The only thing you can do, toss a sonic grenade.
All right.
I approve this.
Now we're
plan.
talking.
Fair enough. I will build my pool. These guys have 3, and I will use 1 from the chaos pool. All right, roll.
3 successes.
All right, I got 1 success. So you take out 2 of them. Wait, you said they had 3 successes?
Yes.
All right, so you take out 2 of them. They're down to 7. And next up is Aid.
Okay, so as I'm whispering the girl from Ipanema, which is obviously the elevator music from we just listened to, I will let rip through this heavy rifle into these remaining people. So,
All right, let's do
okay.
it.
It's not good. It's 1 success. That's not particularly great.
Okay. Does anybody want to?
Yeah, you owe me 1.
Okay. I will play. Oh, that's much better. 1, 2, 3, 5. 5 successes. 5 out of 6 dice.
All right. Well, I got 3 successes, so you do take out 2 of them.
Cool.
So they are down to 5.
So I can't get this
And-
damn tune out of my head.
Last or next is Jason. Fallen
Okay.
Space Paladin. What do you do, sir?
I am going to whirl my laser claymore wildly as I cut through the enemy.
All right.
2 successes.
Once again, I rolled all 2s. So that's not right. But okay. So 2 successes. There's down to 3 of them.
I disarm everywhere I go. That's a lightsaber joke, by the way.
Alice,
Okay.
aka
So-
L988.
Yep. So I assisted A by, basically spinning around, pushing my back up against him, and re-aiming him to a better spot as I am spinning my blade with one arm and blasting with the other once again. Oh, that's 3 3s. Oh, but that's still 4 successes.
Okay. I only had 2 successes, so you take out 2 of them. There's down to just that one guy left again. So
I hope I run into my former master, Omi Run Slowly.
I'm
All right,
I say
Walt.
my dice are doing well today.
One guy left.
One guy left.
All right, I'm gonna take a shot at him.
All right, do
It's
that.
gonna be all ones.
1, 2, 3 successes.
Okay. You got him.
I love getting him.
I had some successes, but he got him. So, all right, you guys have figured out that guard post, so you can go down and liberate Koan Wadul, who is your target. You just gotta hack or blow through the cell door. Which one do you want to do?
Well, I do
Yes.
have a suspicious quantity of high explosive putty and a blaster with 1 charge left. So that cell door is going away.
All right, why don't you go ahead and build a die pool? Difficulty of 3.
Now,
Okay.
now let's just clarify. I do not get to murderate this.
You're being paid a lot of money to bring him back to his people.
Oh, money important.
Yeah.
Viva la revolution.
I will get 2 successes
All right, you managed
to
to
blow up the door.
blow up the door, and you only bruise him slightly. And he
I'm
looks-
helping.
Well, at least we don't have to take them back in pieces.
Yeah, that's probably a discounted bounty for that. He looks
Goblet
very.
the Gourmand will pull out the rusty power saw. You want him in pieces?
Not worth it.
I nod.
Your target is now very scared and hides towards the back of the cell. Guard! Guard! There's crazy people here. Guard!
We're here to rescue you.
Oh? Well, that's different then. Okay, let's go. And
As we close, I have something I want to do.
what's that?
As we fade to black, I'm gonna take that eyepiece that I got. I'm gonna pull the wires out into like the frilly ribbons, and I'm gonna pin it on the goblin's chest and call him MVP.
The new metal.
Yep.
All right. And that is the game. We could play blasting our way out, but I think we got a fair amount of combat in already. So what'd you guys think?
Pew Pew is
Fun.
cool.
Pew was fun.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
Jesse, did you have a good time?
Yeah, it's good when I can actually pew pew the things I want to pew pew.
Yeah. Sometimes the dice are harsh, mistress. But
Yeah,
thanks
my dice
everyone.
were pretty nice to me today comparatively. I was very happy with them.
Mine were kind of terrible, but that's pretty normal when I'm DMing. For checking us out on YouTube, Facebook, or the Sci-Fi Writers Play Old School D&D Twitch channel, and we'll catch you next time.
Boom.
Peace.